I'm here with Alison Morgan from Relauncher. Now, she's a fabulous Sydney girl who helps people who have businesses in the health and wellness sector to be successful. So tell us what it takes to have a successful business in this space.
It's about recognising your long-term goals. That often is quite hard, especially when you've got lots of ideas running around in your head. And so once you've got the long-term goal, it's about then creating the stepping stones that you need to take in order to get there.
So for someone sitting at home watching this who is currently working in a job, how difficult is it to start your own small business?
Look, it is very difficult to start off with, especially those first 3 years. It's just realising your vision and your mission and then creating the right strategy to move ahead.
And why are we seeing so many new businesses in this particular health and wellness space?
I think part of it has to do with it's a very, very addictive industry. Once you start enjoying and reaping the benefits of looking after yourself, you start to feel amazing. And once you start feeling amazing, you just want more and more of it. And as a result, it really is a very huge growth industry at the moment. It's also fun.
And if I come along to you, I come along to Relaunch and I say, look, I need help with my business, how does it work? Do I have to sign up for a year? How many sessions do we have?
I have 2 different packages. I have a one-off consultation, and that consultation helps people that want help on just one specific area of their business. The other package I have is a full package, and that can range from 3 to 6 months. It just depends on how you like to spread out your consultations. But the idea is that we really pinpoint what it is that you want to achieve, and then we really move yourselves ahead quite aggressively over the time that we're working together. And between each consultation, there's email support, and we're always looking for new opportunities and areas of growth, as well as addressing hurdles, because there's always hurdles.
I was going to say, do you ever have people come along and you say, look, this business idea just isn't going to work?
Look, it's something, there are always ideas that aren't going to fly, and it's something that I can pick up very, very quickly because I've worked in business and marketing for nearly 20 years now. If that is the case, I'm very upfront and just say, look, although I don't think this is going to work, there's always a way. There's always
Another
a way,
angle.
yeah, to like shift and mold and change something to make it successful. And it's about recognizing what we're going to do. And it's also very specific to the person, because each business needs to be unique. So the solution for you would be very, very different from the solution to another person. Yes.
And is it possible that we'll get saturated in this space? There'll just be too many personal trainers, for example?
Look, with any industry, there's the opportunity for things to get saturated, absolutely. And that's why it's really important to have a unique offering in your business, because if you're being unique in your branding and your delivering and your message, there's always going to be a place for you.
So in your business now, do you use your experience starting your own business and reflect on that time to help others?
Absolutely. I worked in blue chip companies for about 15 years before I started Relauncher, around Australia as well as overseas. And I learnt so much, and it was after that I then had 2 children very close in age, and when my youngest hit kindy, that's when I started Relauncher, so that was about 5 years ago. And what I did is I merged my passion for health and wellness with my skills for business and marketing.
So for someone watching who has their own business, what are the 3 things that you need to look at in a small business to improve it, to be successful, to take it to that next level?
The first one is absolutely to slow down. As an entrepreneur, you often have so many ideas and initiatives in your mind, and it's about just stopping and slowing down and recognizing what are the most important areas. The second one is to be very, very clear on what it is that you want to achieve, because as I said before, the minute you recognize what that is, it's then about creating strategies and communications to take you along to reach that goal. And thirdly, it's about having fun. Having your own business means that you put in way more hours than you thought that you ever were going to. And so it's really, really important that you have fun along the way and you enjoy every moment.
And you were saying earlier off camera that it's important to be open to change, to really change your vision and direction of the business as things go along.
Absolutely. I say that to all my clients is, let's create a plan, but we also need to be really, really flexible in the approach, because especially in the early days, you test a lot of ideas and initiatives, and not all of them is going to work. So if they don't, we go, okay, then let's try something else. So as long as you're flexible in your approach, you are definitely on the right path.
Fantastic. So we check you out at relauncher.com.au for some amazing business tips and for some inspiration. Several makeup artists who I've talked to over the years who work at some of the world's biggest fashion shows swear by facial oils to make the girl's skin look luminous, fresh, hydrated and young, and they use them at all the fashion shows, and even if the girls are 18, they still make the skin look better. So there's a little insider tip.